Welcome to the CNN Newsroom at CNN'. I'm Sandy Sanchez.
I'm Matt White.
To investigate how ready the Chinese are for the Olympic Games, we send our Asian American correspondent to Beijing.
I believe whatever he says about China.
Yeah, the Chinese restaurant he recommended was delish.
And he also said there are two major cities in China.
That's right, Beijing and the Great Wall, right?
Actually, he said there were Shanghai and Beijing.
That's funny, Matt. Shanghai's not a real city. It's from the movie Shanghai Noon with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. Anyway, we send Mr. Soon over to Beijing via satellite.
Hello, Sandy Sanchez.
Hi, Pak Mi Soon. How is China?
Oh, it's great here. They have everything here. McDonald's, highway, even Hooters. Actually, the only thing that America has, but China doesn't, is Chinatown.
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean, there's a lot of Asians and restaurants, but there's no white people surrounding them.
Oh, we have to interrupt this regularly scheduled programming for some breaking news with our field reporter, Julian Matthews.
Breaking news! This is Julian Matthews from Arlington, Massachusetts, where a large man is swinging from a children's swing set. You can hear the steel structure squeaking. Parents have asked him to get off, but he refuses.
Julian, do you know why he's using that swing?
Sir, why are you using that swing set?
Because it's fun. I don't get a lot of chances to say, whee!
He says because it's fun. And he doesn't get a lot of chances to say wee.
That's fun. Julian, could you please tell me the psychological reason for this man's behavior?
That's what I'm working on right now, Sandy.
Well, Julian works on that. We'll go back to our regularly scheduled programming. What do you think, Matt?
My wife and I, we used to be like Bonnie and Clyde, but now we're like Clinton and Obama.
Matt?
Every day I came home to cold wife and warm beer.
Matt, we're on air.
Oh, hi. Just small talks. We're on Olympic Games in Beijing.
The host of the Olympic Games has the right to have new events. What are the new events in Beijing this year?
One major new event this year is called Tibetan wrestling, where the contestants wrestle Tibetan protesters and see who put them down the fastest. I actually practice it a lot, and I'm really getting good at it.
That's kind of a rare sport, but they can't practice it in the U.S.
You can wrestle Richard Gere or Sharon Stone.
I'd like to do that too. The Tibet issue was quite contentious earlier this year.
Yeah, to the West, the whole Tibet issue smacks of imperialism and occupation. Countries like England and Germany are very concerned about copyright violations.
Oh, we have to interrupt our regularly scheduled programming for this breaking news with field reporter Julian Matthews.
Breaking news! This is Julian Matthews, and there's an overturned bicycle on the bike path in Arlington, Massachusetts. No one is dead. This isn't a car crash, but there's a good chance that we'll be able to get to see the injuries up close and personal. Now we can expect some minor cuts and bruises, and there's a chance for some internal bleeding. And let's not forget, deep psychological trauma.
Can you talk to him, Julian?
Yes! Sir, my name is Julian Matthews, CNN'. How are you?
No comment. Get that camera out of my face!
Well, he's not dead, but the embarrassment he feels is clearly tremendous. Back to you, Sandy.
In past years, there's been a lot of concern over lead in Chinese products. Is that an issue in the Games this year?
Yes, the Chinese government has completely eliminated lead from China.
So there's no lead in China?
No, they even got rid of it from their periodic table of elements. Look, here's an official version of the periodic table. There's no lead here.
But you're missing an element in nature. How does that work?
Well, don't you worry. They have replaced lead by tofu. Very healthy. Now you can pretty much eat everything on this periodic table, like plutonium, mercury. As long as you have some tofu, you're safe.
You can have food in the periodic table?
Sandy, food has always been on the periodic table. Look, here's another example. Poo.
Poo?
Yes, as in poo-poo platter.
Okay, so there's no lead anywhere there?
Nope.
What about the lead in your pencil?
Sandy, there's no lead in pencil. We call it lead, but it's actually graphite.
That's funny. Graphite, no lead in pencil. My kitchen counter is made of graphite.
You mean granite?
Anyway, what about the air pollution in Beijing? Has that been a growing concern over that issue?
The good news is that the human lung is the best natural filter. During the games, millions of visitors will be breathing the air in Beijing, so after the game, the air quality will be much better. And on top of that, the Chinese government has asked the visitors that when they leave, take a deep breath, hold it, and not exhale until they leave the country. Just a genius way to clean it up.
Will you be back in the States soon?
Yes, actually, I'm leaving right now. See you in America, Sandy!
That's our program today. Thanks for watching the CNN Newsroom.
Thank you and good night.